Hi guys, good day. This is Metrics Trading Professionals, and handling this session is Miracle Car for my friends coming with me FS. We will be talking about trading platforms and who a broker is. So first of all, who is a broker? A broker is an individual or a firm that buys or sells a financial asset to a commission. Or the other way, you can say broker is an intermediary or an individual or a firm that acts as intermediary between buyers and sellers of particular assets. Okay, we have different types of brokers, the dealing desk brokers and the no dealing desk brokers, but I will not be explaining those terms in this record. So straight up, let's talk about the Metatrader 4 and 5. The Metatrader is owned by MetaQuotes Incorporated and is an application we use to navigate the forex market. Every broker has their own customized Metatrader 4 or 5. Some brokers have just 4 Metatrader 4, some have just Metatrader 5, and some have the both of them. But yes, we have other applications we use in navigating the forex market, which include WebTrader, which I've noticed all brokers so far have WebTrader. The WebTrader is just trade on the web, but the MetaTrader 4 and 5 is an application. You download it into your device, your laptop, your tab, your phone, So we also have what's it called? CTrader. CTrader is owned by Sportwares, yes. It's also an application we use in navigating the forex market. But MetaTrader 4 and 5 is one of the most commonly used application for trading the forex market. Basically, I want to dwell on the functions of the MetaTrader 4 and 5. So I'll take us through the windows to discuss this further. Okay, we have instant execution and pending orders, of course. Through these platforms, we can buy and sell financial instruments at an immediate price or at a price later than at a price different from the current price. Okay, then we have the market watch, just like you can see here. It gives us different financial instruments, shows us the details like bid price, ask price, spread. You can see the highs and lows of the price, daily price, daily highs and lows, and other functions. We'll look at them when we go into the charts. We have time frames and trading tools. These time frames, like these ones, we have from the M1 to the MN. So if we're on the M1, each bar, red or green, shows us 1 minute. If we're on the D1, each bar, red or green, shows us 1 day. So each day will have only 1 bar. So for instance, if we, 24 hours make 1 day. So meaning that particular 1 candle we have for 1 day, if we want to see the details of it, we just go down to the H1, for instance. The H1 will give us, we have 24 candles. Okay, why the H4 will be 6 candles for 1 day? Because every 4 hours, a candlestick will open and close. So 1 day we have 6 candles. Then of course, 1 week we have 1 candle, meaning because we have 5 trading days in a week. So if we're on the D1, 5 days, 5 D1 candles will give us a single weekly candle. I will explain that further when I open the chart. Then I still talk about the trading tools. We have various kind of trading tools, starting from the first one, pick tool, crosshair, the vertical line, horizontal line, the trend line, and so on and so forth. We'll talk about that when we open the chart. Now we have the Navigator. It gives us details of our accounts. It gives us details of, it enables us insert indicators and robots, expert advisors into our trading window. I will explain that also. And then, the terminal, things to look at the terminal. I would also explain that. So let me just come up with my charts so we look at these things in practical. Okay, so this is the this is MetaQuote's MT5. Is MetaQuote's MT5. So it shows us the market watch here. We have the navigator. Then this is the general chart window. We have the time frame. We have the trading tools. So if we want to get out those functions, just click on the view menu. The view menu, we have the market watch, we have all of it. So if I click on market watch, for instance, it will be deactivated from the view. So I click on it again, it's back to the view. So from view menu, we'll bring up everything. Look at the time frame that is showing. I come to toolbars, I click on time frame, it will be out of the view. I go to view menu, I click on toolbars, I click on time frame, it's back. Okay, so like I said, this gives us details of the financial instruments we are trading. There are lots of financial instruments here, but I choose to just have these ones active. There are lots that are not active. So the instruments I want to trade, I will just go to symbols. I right click here inside the market watch. I'll go to symbols, and where is it? Symbols. Okay, symbols. You can use Ctrl U to get it. So if you look here, like this USD probe is not activated, so you can't see it in my market watch because I'm not trading it. So let's scroll down. All these ones, all these colors are not activated. That's why they're not showing on the market watch. See, all these ones are not activated. That's all. So this color is the one that is activated. So you find them in my market watch. Okay, you find them in the market watch there. Then let's look at indices. A lot of them are not activated because I'm not trading them. Metals, just USD, just gold USD and platinum USD. I'm not trading all that. They're not activated, so you can't see them on the market watch. So just the instruments that I'm trading, those are the ones you will find in the market watch. Those are the ones you will find in the market watch. Okay. So how do we load a pair? You just right click on it. This New Zealand USD, right click on it and click on chart window. It will come up. So now it's up. We're going to set up this chart later. I'll talk about how to set up a chart. Okay, so it's up. All right, let me just do Ctrl G to remove this. So this is the zoom button, so you can zoom out, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can use this button. This will take us some time to understand anyway, so it's a gradual process. It's a gradual process. So talking about the time frame, currently it's on H1. You can see it. New Zealand USD is on H1 time frame. So let me start from the 1 minute time frame. So each candle will open and close in 1 minute. This candle that is running now, it's open now. In 1 minute time, it's going to close. In 1 minute time, it's going to close. So if I go to 5, just be observing the candle. You see when it closes. If I'm on the 5 minutes, each candle will be open for 5 minutes. Will be on for 5 minutes. It opens and closes in 5 minutes. If I'm on the 15 minutes time frame, you see this 1 minute have closed. So let's say if we can observe the next 1 minute close, open and we've observed the opening. Let's wait for 1 minute for it to also close. So if we're on the 15 minutes time frame, it will open and close. It will open and close within 15 minutes. So 1 hour will open and close within 1 hour. So the daily time frame, oh, why did I leave there? Okay, it's still that candle that is forming. You can see it, it's still that candle. Okay, so the daily time frame will open and close within 1 day, and then the monthly time frame will open and close within 1 month. Okay, so just one candle will represent this month, one candle will represent last month, one candle will represent next month, and so on and so forth. So why do we have these time frames? It helps us to define the type of trader you are. Okay, because the type of trader you are will determine the time frame you will stay. But generally, I advise people, even if you're a day trader, you're a swing trader, whatever, just stay on the H4 for now. Okay, so for a start, be on the H4. Then if you're a scalper, of course, you can be on the H4. So probably you go to M15, H1, M5, M1, depending. Okay, you've seen it have closed. It have closed. Another one I've just opened. So that's that for 1 minute time frame. So let me click on this monthly time frame. Let me click on the monthly time frame. Let me click on the monthly time frame. Okay, still loading. This daily time frame. So check the date. Today is 14th. Today is 14th. You can see yesterday was 13th. You can see so one candle for 1 day. But if I'm on the H1, let me do this Control Y. You can see today. This is giving us details of everything happening today. This was the details of everything that happened yesterday. It's going to be 24 in total. Okay. So I just counted the candles. You can see 23 bars. Okay, look at this. All right, let me go to that. Now the first on the two trading tools, we have the cursor. If I select any trading tool here, like I select this, if I click on the cursor, I'll deselect it. Okay, then the next one is crosshair. Crosshair is used to measure, to do a vertical and horizontal measurement. So I want to count the candles. The first one is counted 0. So meaning anything we get on bars, you can see the first thing is price 0.68470. Then the next one is 0 bar. I'm on the first candlestick, because it's 0 bar. Then the next thing you can see is 8 points. So that one measures peak. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. But it counts it 23 because the first one is counted 0. The first one is not counted 1. So anything you get on the bar, add 1 to it to know the number of candles. So 23 candles for yesterday, 24 candles for yesterday. Why? Because we're on the hourly chart. So if I go to the H4 chart, I'll have 6 candles for 1 day. Okay, today open here. If you count so far now, that it's showing us 21 candles, meaning 22 hours is gone now today, 22 hours. Okay, remaining 2 hours for the day to close, just 2 hours for the day to close. Now the next one there, you can see the point, 459 points. It means means 45.9 pips. Just divide it by 10. Anything you get on the points, divide it by 10. This is 909.9. This is 30. This is 20. This is 30.1. 301 pipettes or 301 points divided by 10, 30.1 pip. Okay, that's the function for the crosshair. Why this vertical line is used for analysis, the horizontal line as well is used for analysis. Okay, now when you draw any line, this is a trend line, also used for analysis to draw trend. Okay, just like this, you can see this trend got broken and the market had been on a downward trend since it got broken. You can see the market had been selling. Okay, so how do I use the tool? Point on the tool. Currently it's deselected. So point on it as it shows the name. You can see H1 trend as it shows the name. Double click on it. You've got it selected. So once you've selected it, you can right click and click delete. Or if you want to get the property to edit it, you just click on property. You can edit it, change the thickness, you can change the color as well. It's like I've done. I've edited it, so we can delete it. All right, so that's that. And we have other functions, lots of functions. Okay, let me explain this one. You can use this to write a test, maybe to take a note by when, blah, 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 blah. You understand? So it's selected. So after once you bring in any object, double click on it to deselect it. Make sure you deselect it after you insert it on the chart. Now, if you still want to select it, just point on it as it shows the name. If it doesn't show the name, you can never select it. So once you point on it, it shows the name, you select it, double click to select, double click to deselect, double click to select, to delete, right click and click on delete. Then we have the horizontal tool. You know, we use it to mark levels on the chart. So they are all these tools we have here are all used for technical analysis. So we'll come to that. How do we buy and sell? Look at up here, we have the new order button. So just click on it. Click on it. You know, we talked about instant execution and pending order. So instant execution, I want to buy or sell the current price. So first of all, as I click on instant execution, I will select my current. I'll select the lot size. So let's say 0.01. I can click buy, I can click sell. So for instance, sell. Okay, because instant execution is asking me for a request because the market changed. Okay, the price I clicked changed from what it is now. So I have to accept. But if it's market execution, automatically it will just execute. It won't ask for a request. So that's the difference between market execution and instant execution. Instant execution can prompt you for a request. Okay, but market execution does not prompt you for a request. So is executed. Now it's not all the time it would prompt you for requotes. Okay, just like now, it didn't prompt us for requote. So whenever it prompts for requote, just click on accept, and that's all. So I've entered this trade. Later I'll open the toolbar so we will see the trade. So you can see where I entered the trade. I can put in my stop loss and my take profit. How do I do that? I point on it, it shows this, the mouse pointer, there's an arrow added to my mouse. I right click on it and I click on modify. And I click on modify, then I can put in my stop loss. For instance, 0 0.686 because I'm buying, right? I'm buying, yeah, 0.686. 686. That's all. Then my take profit has to be below 0.668. 668. What's this? 686. Okay, I think the prices are closed. So let me do 0.69 for stop loss. And let me do 0.64 for take profits. Come in, let me know why. Let me do that again. Stop loss has to be, okay, I can just come here and select how many points. So if you notice what happened before, let me take it back. So the price I gave, remember I did 6, but it was supposed to go out. Probably this problem was the other one. Stop loss and take profit must differ from market price by at least 0 pips. Then it was more than 0 pips, but they have the reason anyway. So it's already active. This 2 pips. Well, let me make it. Let me select 200, meaning 20 pips. Then for the take profit, let me also select 200, meaning 20 pips. So stop loss is 20 pips. Take profit is 20 pips. Click OK. You see, so it's very close. It's very close. It's very close. All right. So let me leave it there. Let me leave it there. So that's it. Oh, sorry. Now I got what happened. I interchanged it. So because I'm buying, stop loss supposed to be below, while take profit supposed to be above. Okay, that was the mistake the other time. That was why it wasn't active. You see, each time you make a mistake in the price, you will not have it active. That was just the reason why it wasn't active. So that's it. Okay. Next thing, let me still bring up another instrument like Euro JPY. So how did I get it? You right click, you bring it up. I can close it on this X button now. I click on close. It's closed. So X button. So right click on it, Euro JPY, right click and click on chart window. It's up, Control G. That's right click on charts, click on grid. Where is it? There's it, Control G to remove it. Okay, I also select this. So I zoom out. Okay, I have a running trade on it. I'm on a buy. I enter the buy here. In profit. Okay, so what do I want to do now? Of course, I've explained Navigator that gives us details of our trading account. You can see this is the trading account. It also gives us access to insert an indicator. Later on, we'll talk more about indicator. Just this moving average, I bring it up. Okay, so I can put in a 200 moving average. You see it. So I actually got that from the Navigator. Okay, among this also, I can add other indicators as well. I can add other indicators from the Navigator. Then if it's a trading robot, I can add it from this place. For instance, this robot, well, I'm not doing that. Okay, so we understand what we can do with the market watch. We understand what we can do with the Navigator. We understand what we can do with the time frame as well, the trading tools. Okay, so let's talk about the toolbox. Click on view menu, click on toolbox. If it's on MT4, it's called terminal. So this toolbox gives us the details. Now it has different tabs, the trade, exposure, history. It has different tabs. Now, obviously, the deposit on this account was 11, but we're on $9,000 profit already, so almost 100% on it. Mailbox, the broker sends you mail, so you read special mails here. This is a demo account, though, but it's traded carefully like a live account. So this MT5 gives us opportunity to do our fundamental analysis, so because it has calendar, but MT4 does not have calendar. So there are other functions here, but basically, let me just streamline this discussion to the trade tab under the toolbox or terminal. Okay, I said MT4 calls it terminal, why MT5 calls it toolbox. Let's do Control T brings it up. It also takes it out. So that's it. Okay, look at it. Look at it. We have running trades already. We have AED. We have a USD card. Okay, so two of them. These two are in loss. These are since 2020, 2021. This 2021 December. This November. Right, this January. So you can see the dates of the trade. This January. So USDs are. So the instrument is USDs are. This is the ticket number. So what are we doing? Sell. Then there's the lot size 0.25. Then we have the entry price, the stop loss, and the take profit. Why this is the current price? This is the swap positive 2024. Okay, so you see the swap overnight rate. So some are positive while others are negative. So firstly, we have the balance. That's the previous balance. But then we have equity. Equity has to do with, equity tells us that if we close all running trades, that will become our real balance. So equity is our real balance. Then we have margin. Margin is a percentage of our account that is deposited with the broker, kind of like held back by the broker. We can't trade with it. Okay, so whenever you take a trade, based on your leverage, based on the leverage you selected when you took the account, that's what will determine what the broker will use to calculate the margin. So that's why we say leverage is the ability to trade with something small, or we define leverage as accessing more units than we actually have, like having a little fund or accessing more than what we funded. We access more units than we have actually funded. Okay, so the broker takes part of your capital and holds it, and then allows you to trade more than what you've actually funded. Okay, so once you remove the used margin, there are formulas for it. If you look at that slide I showed initially, there's a formula to calculate the free margin. I guess is the balance, is the equity minus the margin will give us our free margin. Yes, the equity minus the used margin. This used margin will give us our free margin. Why the margin percentage could be one of equity divided by used margin or whatever. Probably equity divided by free margin times 100. I didn't really, this is not mathematics class. Okay, so but the most important thing is that there's a free margin. So the more you are losing, the free margin would go down. So once the free margin goes down, you can get a margin call. The broker shuts down the trade for you. You know, you often hear traders say, I blew my trading account. Yes. So right here, we have lots of space. We can take much trades. We've not, you can see this account is not stressed at all. The use margin is just $478. We have over $19,522, you know, to trade. So this account is really, really under traded. Okay, it's really, really under traded. And this is how you ought to trade your live account. You don't have to take trades with very big lot size. Imagine having $20,000 in your equity and you're trading 0.1, trading 0.05. Like you can see how small the lot size is. So this is the idea of trading actually. Okay, so I have explained the toolbox. Toolbox gives us details of our running trades. Okay, like here we have pending order. These are two pending orders. The market have not gotten to where they are. That's why they've not been activated. So they are pending orders. Until the market gets there, then they will be activated. Okay, I really don't want to make this session long. I believe I've been able to explain this. In the next record, we'll talk about the chart window, how to set up the chart. Okay, if you have a question, always contact us through our social media platforms and ask your question. Okay, thank you for watching this record. If you got value, just subscribe to our channel. Also visit us at mtradingpro.com and see our services. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day.